So the weather has slightly changed. I don't want to jinx it too much. The mornings are cold, but you know, the water doesn't freeze. There are a few days in which there's a slight thin layer of freeze, but the water is not frozen. I would take that weather over any of the like solid frozen water days at any day, you know. So I'm very thankful for that. And you can see as soon as the weather started getting a little bit warmer, the birds are really active. You can hear them like flying and clapping. That's one thing I love about birds, you know, like when they are really healthy and active, especially the cockbirds, they'll fly around clapping their feathers. I was just in the roller loft, the next loft, watching them. All of those cockbirds are flying around, clapping the feathers, ready to breed. And some of the birds are already mating up and driving the hens. I was planning on separating the hens, but I was way too busy and I didn't get a chance to separate them, the hens and the cocks. So all these guys are the same as last year. I might break a few pairs and pair them up the right way, because there are a few birds, like there's an almond mated to an Andalusian. I don't like that. I'll split that pair up and make that almond to a kite or a recessive red and the Andalusian to a black. Things of that nature. I just gave them some grit. That is a granite grit over there on the ground. And some of these young cockbirds from last year, they're like really picking up size and color, and it's really nice to see them, you know, molting, and not necessarily molting, but picking up size and showing their darker colors, like especially on those almonds. This kind of weather makes you really, like, you know, appreciate and enjoy the birds. Like in the winter time, they all are like very kind of gloomy, sitting over there, not, you know, making much noise. It's kind of a little bit depressing, but when it warms up, it's beautiful. Like everybody's real active and flying around and doing things. The rollers are super active. It's a dilute frill stencil cockbird over there, and there's a black cockbird carrying frill stencil. Black frill stencil hen. Recessive red cockbird over there carrying frill stencil. Andalusian cockbird. These guys are a pair. There's a black frill stencil, that hen, and that cockbird carrying black frill stencil. They're a really nice pair. And these are birds that are raised too. I mean, I don't think I have any birds in this loft that I haven't raised myself. And I take it back, maybe one or two, but rest of the birds are all like born and raised. Look at this pair. That's a beautiful pair. That's a maiden breeding pair. A nice crested Homer cockbird saddle over there. here's a, excuse me, I had a cough, but here's a nice pair of almonds. That's a nice classical almond cockbird with this hen over there. This hen is that almond hen too. Here's a nice kite bird. I think that is a hen. That is what I'm gonna break that that I told you. There's an almond. It's actually an almond hen with the Andalusian cockbird. Actually, I will mate that almond hen to a kite cockbird, but I think that's a kite hen. I have plenty of almond cockbirds. I will mate her to an almond cockbird. You can see a pair of ballers rollers over there. He's driving the hen. I used to give them red grit before and it smelled really good, but I cannot get that red grit anymore. All I can get is this granite grit. They don't really care for it that much, but they still eat it. There's a dominant opal former cockbird over there. Looks almost like a kite, but it's a dominant opal. Here's another pair. That's an almond to almond mating. So beautiful to enjoy the sunlight. And I'm not even wearing a jacket, which is a great thing. This is anyway, he flew inside. That was a young almond cockbird from last year. He's picking up some nice colors. There's another almond cockbird from last year too. There you go. That's the guy I was talking about earlier. Almond cockbird, Homer cockbird from last year. Yeah, this is a pair I'm talking about. Andalusian with an almond hen. That is a pair that I'm going to break up. Because all you raise is like skippers out of it, blue bars, blue checks. So I'm going to mate her to a kite cockbird, or Rusticia red cockbird, and mate him to a black hen. There's a beautiful blue check hen over there. You can hear the sound of constantly birds flying and clapping their feathers. I was inside in that roller loft, the next loft, for a good 30 minutes. I didn't even know time went so fast. It was so fun to watch them fly in and out, clapping their feathers. Homers does it too, but rollers do that quite a bit. See the roller over there with his wings up? That's really like the sign of a healthy bird. When you see a cockbird with his wings up like that, and they sometimes walk around in the loft with the wings up, or they're on the fly pen with the wings up like that. It means there's a sign of a healthy bird. I can keep on recording forever. This it's beautiful to just watch them, but I guess I'll stop it over here. I'm hoping the weather stays like this and winter is over and we continue to get more warmer days like this. You can see the rollers over there trying to mate in the other loft. Young, beautiful Andalusian. I mean indigo. That's an Andalusian.